Hey everyone, how are you? This is my first YouTube video and to be honest, I'm a little nervous, but I thought the perfect first video for YouTube would be, drumroll please, truths about being an online entrepreneur, because let's face it, we are in a community where everything looks perfect, right? Like everything looks so perfect online and it can make us feel so unworthy and it can make us feel crappy sometimes, to be honest, when we're looking at these people's accounts and it seems like once they've achieved success, that everything becomes right in the world and it's no longer difficult and it's no longer hard and everybody has it all together, and that's simply not the case. And I am somebody who likes to keep it real, and I'm very no nonsense, and I thought that it would be really helpful for you guys to get a behind the scenes look at what it takes and what it feels like and the hardships that, you know, an entrepreneur who's seen success. Like I have seen consistent 10K months. I've even seen 20K months in my business. But it's still not all sunshine and rainbows, right? It's really freaking hard. So I'm going to share with you some truths about entrepreneurship and what it really looks like behind the scenes. So here's the thing. Marketing makes you believe that everything is sunshine and rainbows behind the scenes of a successful online entrepreneur. And that's actually not the case. Yeah, like life is good and I couldn't imagine doing anything else. And you know, like this is definitely the only life that I can picture. And yeah, like life is pretty amazing, but it's really, really freaking hard work, right? Like we have to show up every single day. Our business only works when we work in our business, right? Like we have to show up every day. Like there's no sick days in entrepreneurship. Like even if we're not feeling good, we have to show up anyway, right? Because again, our business only works when we do. Yeah, we can like choose our schedule and choose our hours and everything like that. But for an entrepreneur, it's really, really hard to just like take a day off and like that's okay. Like our business is our baby. And if we start just taking days off left, right, and center, well, our business isn't going to work. It's not easy to be an online entrepreneur. Also, success, it's not an overnight process, right? Like success happens over time. Success requires patience, results require patience. We have to remember that even if we like invest in our business, like invest with a coach or something like that, we're not going to see results overnight. That's not a reality. It takes time to see the success we're looking for in our business, right? So you have to be patient. You have to remember, again, from my other point, you have to show up every day. You have to be consistent. You have to do things that, you know, can sometimes feel uncomfortable or scary. You have to take yourself out of that comfort zone. You have to put yourself out there every day. You have to be building new relationships every single day. You have to be working on building your community. And that can take time, right? It can take time to build that know, like, trust with your audience that you're looking for. It's just not an overnight process. Success takes time. Being successful and running your own business online without having the stability and the security of a 9-to-5, it can be really scary, right? It can be really, really nerve-wracking because we're constantly having to find new business. We're constantly having to book new clients. We're constantly having to keep that going. And that can be nerve-wracking. And I know for me, and I've heard from other successful entrepreneurs that they feel the same way, that there is this like fear in the back of your mind that all of a sudden this is all just going to go away and we're going to have to go back to a 9-to-5 and, you know, like maybe this was all luck and, you know, we got lucky. And yeah, like maybe this isn't going to last forever. So being your own boss can actually be really, really scary sometimes. And that's what makes it so, so important that you have to keep going even when things get challenging. So when it comes to online entrepreneurship, a big truth is you can no longer be comfortable in your excuses. When you work a 9-to-5 and you have your business on the side, it can be easy to live in your excuses, right? Because you have a nice stable 9 to 5 that you can go to 5 days a week. So if things get hard, or if you're tired, or you feel like you don't have enough time, things like that, then it can be so easy to make the excuse that you're not going to work on your business today. But it doesn't work that way when your business is your full-time job. Or if you're looking to make your business your full-time job, you have to learn to let go of those excuses. And that is a big truth bomb, because this is difficult for a lot of people. Because when you're running your own business and you have that full-time job, and you're working towards making your own business your full-time job, it can be challenging because you are balancing two things at once. But you have to find a way to let go of those excuses, because when you're working for yourself full-time, you can't live in those anymore, because your life literally depends on your business. This is how you're paying your bills, right? This is your sole income. Those excuses no longer have a place in your life. So another truth bomb for you, and this is one that I discovered when I left my 9 to 5. So when I left my 9 to 5, I was so excited because I felt like I was gonna have so much time to do the things that I wanted to do, and so much time to work on my business in general. But the thing is when I left my 9 to 5, all of a sudden, it felt like my days were shorter than ever. When you leave your 9 to 5 and you have your business full time, you're going to be even busier, because you're now going to be working on your business, all week long, and you sometimes can get lost in what it is that you're doing, and you keep adding more and more things to your business because you have like this big vision, and all of a sudden it doesn't really feel like you have that much time in your day anymore. So I think that that's something that a lot of people who are working a 9 to 5 and are really excited about eventually leaving it, it doesn't actually always feel like you have more time in your day, just because you're working on your business, because now your business is your full-time job, and that's going to be taking up most of your time. So the days can still feel really, really short. So another big truth bomb that might be uncomfortable for people is running your own business is expensive. So running your own business and having it be your full-time job, this isn't a hobby anymore, right? Like, you are the CEO of your own business, and you have to treat it as such. This isn't just hobby money, right? Like, this is your life, this is your business, and you have plans to grow it. Well, guess what? Running your business ain't free, and it ain't cheap, okay? It can be very, very expensive, because you now have a lot of investments that you need to put in your business. So this can be like coaching, this could be assistance, this could be other employees that you're looking to bring on to expand your team to help you. This could be, well, your taxes for one. You have to make sure you're putting aside money for taxes, and that can add up to a lot of money, like thousands and thousands of dollars. Your website, your domain name, your business license, right? Like, all of these things are important to remember when running your business. You can't do this for free. So another truth bomb for online entrepreneurship is you have to deal with a lot of crap, just like in any company, okay? It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Things can be really, really frustrating behind the scenes that we don't show you, because that's not inspiring when we're telling you all of the crap that we're having to deal with, like, late payments, just like any freelancer. Sometimes clients pay late. Flakiness, or once you start growing pains are a real thing, right? Like, it can be nerve-wracking to be vulnerable online, and sometimes people don't like it, and so you get some hate. Like, these things happen when you start growing your business, and we have to deal with it like any other company, right? It can be really challenging behind the scenes, but we don't really show you that, because who is that really inspiring? So just know that as an online entrepreneur, a successful online entrepreneur, we have to deal with bull S too. I don't know if I can swear on YouTube, so I'm not going to. Entrepreneurship, it's lonely. It's very, very lonely. So when you run your own business and you quit your 9 to 5 and now you're home 5 days a week, it can be very, very lonely. I talk to my cats who are always with me by my side when I'm working. I talk to them way more than I talk to any other human throughout the day. And yeah, it can get lonely sometimes. My husband always makes fun of me because on Fridays when he's like tired and he's done work for the week and he comes home and he wants nothing more than to just sit on the couch and veg for a while, I'm wanting to go out for dinner and like go downtown and do all these things because I've been stuck inside all week and I'm chatty and like, you know, probably a little bit annoying because I'm just ready to talk to somebody and go out and do something. So entrepreneurship, it can be pretty lonely. Mind you, there are ways to get around that, like co-working spaces, things like that. And I am looking into that, so maybe it won't be so lonely later on. But again, that's another investment in your business. So another hard truth about entrepreneurship is sometimes people don't take you seriously, meaning friends and family. They think because you're working from home and that you're home all week, that you're just sitting around doing nothing. And so like, you know, if somebody sends you a text message and you don't answer right away, they can be offended because, you know, they're like, well, what are you doing all day anyway? We're working. So that's another hard truth about entrepreneurship. And, you know, it's a boundary that you need to set sometimes with your family and friends just to remind them that you aren't just sitting around doing nothing all day. You are running an online business, and that is just as valuable and has just as much merit as a normal 9-to-5. It's a job like any other. Well, I hope that those hard truths of being an online business owner, an online entrepreneur, you found them helpful, you found them enlightening. I really enjoyed sharing them with you. I am somebody who likes to be really transparent and vulnerable with the people in my community. So I hope that you liked that. I hope you liked this first video of mine on YouTube, and I can't wait to share with you more truths about entrepreneurship in the future, as well as like business tips and advice, right? Because that's what I do. I'm a business coach. That's what I love. And I can't wait to share it more with you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on this channel so you don't miss anything from me in the future, because I'm going to be uploading new videos every single week. So hit subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.